we have this taxi service called Pink Taxi, Paxi. It's a new cab service marketed to curb sexual harassment faced by solo women travelers in Pakistan. It is launched in the commercial hub Karachi. It's a taxi service for women by women. Check this video out.
A colorful new car service offers safe rides for women in the Pakistani city of Karachi. It's called Pink Taxi or Paxi. The distinctive cabs are driven exclusively by women and are reserved only for female passengers. 22-year-old Zoya Qureshi is a student who uses the service about once a week.
इसके अलावा क्योंकि फीमेल ड्राइवर है तो उनके साथ सफ़र किया तो बहुत ज़्यादा कंफर्टेबल था. सिक्योरिटी इश्यूज होते हैं. सफ़र करना कराची की रोड्स पर या ओवरऑल बहुत हेक्टिक हो जाता है, बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है.
In a city of more than 20 million, Karachi's buses are usually overcrowded. A study by Karachi's Urban Resource Center found female commuters regularly experience sexual harassment. Launched in late March, Pink Taxi offers women a secure alternative.
So yeah, it's a cool taxi initiative. You have basically from the reports I've read, Pakistan has a problem with females facing assaults when they travel. So in an effort to mitigate it, someone identified it as a niche and they started a business, a taxi service for women by women. The drivers are trained in self-defense and pretty much that's the story. What do we think about this? And do you think it is something that you could have here in the United States?
Okay, well, I personally do not see this as something that would come to the United States. I think, now I don't know Pakistan. I'm not too familiar with like the culture and all that. I've never been there. But it sounds to me like women here in the United States have more services available to us, as in like most women, can either borrow a car or we have our own cars, or we can just take like Uber or taxi. And in most cases, we don't really have that fear of like, being harmed by anyone. So I just, I guess I'm getting the vibe that maybe women in Pakistan have that more of a fear over there. So, I think that's that Paxi thing is a great idea if that is what they're facing over there. But here, I don't quite see that as much here in the United States.
Well, I think I have the same opinion as JC. I don't see it needing to be like a thing over here. Same thing, just we, I guess, may not have as much of a fear of harassment and, things like that over here. And of course, if they feel like it's a need for them over there, obviously it's in demand, it's a service. So it sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'm not sure that, I think that there are a lot of, I think it depends on the city too.
Yeah.
Like we're here in San Antonio and things are pretty good around here, especially around the school where we go to or have gone to. But I think if you're in a bigger city, a more urban city, it may be different. It may be a different kind of case. So maybe it might be a city by city kind of basis, but I think it's a wonderful idea. There's probably some demand for something like that, probably somewhere in the United States. I mean, it's such a big area that it really could come anywhere. I think it wouldn't be unwelcome.
I was discussing the story with JC and Post, right? She was like, this seems a lot like segregation. And that's something of a concern, because do you want females and males to be segregated in this day and age?
It sounds like segregation. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I don't think it's anywhere near segregation, because segregation is kind of it's a not optional thing, right? But women have the option whether or not to use these services if they feel safer using these services. So I don't think it really has any. Personally, I don't think it has any relation to or comparison to segregation. I don't think, but yeah.
I agree.